Today we are going to install the door panels in the car. And before I go and install the door panels, I need to install the window switches into the door panels. So we're going to kind of look to see how these install and all that jazz, because I don't necessarily have the hardware, so we might have to find some hardware or figure something out to be able to bolt these into the door panel. And then we'll show you how to install the door panel, and then we got to do the same thing on the passenger side. So here we go. Okay, so I got this box of like miscellaneous hardware and stuff that I found in the car when I got it, and there's 6 of these screws that look like this. And I think that these will work to install the switch panel into the door panel. And we're going to give it a shot here. Let's see if I can get this thing down somewhere that's relatively decent. Such guys up here somewhere. Ooh, like that. So then these will go right in here. It looks like they're going to screw in just fine. Now there should be 4 that hold this switch panel on, but I only have 6 of this style screw, so we're going to use 3 for each switch panel, and it should be plenty. Okay, so we got that installed there. Just right there, screw there, and there's a screw back here. And then we got to figure out how to, the handle looks like it's fairly easy to assemble, but I'm not quite sure how the ball goes into the locking mechanism. So I think what we're going to do is go ahead and undo the door handle here and pop this guy out. Put the screws right there. And then before we install the full door panel, we'll see if we can't get this guy installed first, and then we can slide this on and bolt them in. So let's go take a look at that, shall we? So I know for a fact that this green guy here opens the door, and the white one is the lock. So the door one, I don't know if I can be able to show you guys this easily or not, but the door one basically just slides right in, hooks into the little slot, and then this just pops in there just like that. And then now opens up just like that. So now let's see if I can't figure out how the locking one goes in. It should be similar. It's a similar setup, but I tried to install it the other day and it just didn't work out quite right. So we're gonna fiddle with it a little bit here and see what happens. Well, that was astronomically easy. Apparently when I was fiddling it with the other day, I didn't quite get the ball far enough in there. So now you can see, if I can get some light in there, it's locked, unlocked, locked, unlocked. So we should be all good to bolt this back to the door panel, and then we'll hook our switches up here and we'll get our door panel installed. Okay, so the door panel's got a little lip right here that kind of catches into the window track, and you can kind of just slide that in. You can see it's got cutouts where it needs to sit, and then it's really just clips. So after that, we really just need to make sure that our clips are all lined up here. And, just check back up in here. Line it up and popped on just like that. Pretty easy. We'll just go over the whole door and check out the spot, make sure it's this one doesn't go on. Boom. Nice and solid. And now we just gotta do the other side. So that's pretty much how that goes. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side right quick. And then make sure everything works. Alrighty, we got both door panels installed now. And the other day the carpet came in. Sorry I didn't bring you guys along for that, but it's pretty simple. You kind of just lay it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you an overview of the interior of the car and what it looks like now versus what it looked like when it came in. So as you can see, we got the door panels there looking fresh. Got the window switches and everything in, looking good. Got some carpet in here. We got the passenger seat and the driver's seat in. Center console. I'm missing the plastic piece that goes around the handbrake boot here, and I got the handbrake boot and the shift boot coming, but I got the trim ring with the buttons, and got this dash piece that we were missing, which was just an easy click and install. And then the only thing we're still missing is we are missing the rear seats. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see that, but I don't have the bottom rear seats. That'll be something we'll probably get a little bit later down the road, because it's not like there's really enough room for anybody to sit in the back seat of one of these things anyway. So not too worried about that right offhand. Other than that, title should be here soon, so we can get it registered and get this bad boy on the road. And she'll go from being a total flood vehicle to being a drivable road vehicle again. So looking forward to that. Still got a few little things to button up and touch up. I mean, obviously the factory bar, strut tower bar is missing. Probably looking to get an aftermarket one at some point. Right now I'm not too terribly concerned with it. The main thing is just getting it to be able to drive. I do have the fog lights and fog light assemblies coming, and then I'll just have to worry about getting a grill. Maybe once the fog light assemblies go in, the grill opening won't look too terrible. We'll see, that remains to be seen. The grills for these things are actually kind of expensive, so I'm kind of holding off on that at the moment, because $200 for a grill just kind of seems like a lot of money for something that's purely just a trim piece. So we'll wait and see what it looks like once we get the fog light bezels and everything installed. I did get the O2 sensors, so I got the O2 sensors plugged in. So we got no more check engine light, and we're getting ready to take this baby on its first maiden voyage here. Probably next video will be the initial drive. Might be before I get the title and everything, but we'll take it down the road anyway. So stay tuned for that, and like, comment, subscribe down below, and we will see you in the next one.